Luka Modric is hailed, not just as one of the greatest midfielders of all time, but as a true Real Madrid legend. With a Ballon d'Or, 4 La Liga titles, and 6 UEFA Champions League trophies to his name, his career is nothing short of extraordinary. Today, I'll explore his incredible journey from being labelled the worst signing of the season to becoming a Real Madrid legend. But before diving into his Real Madrid journey, let's rewind and see how he got there. Luka Modric was born on September 9, 1985, in the war-torn city of Zadar, Croatia. His early years were marked by adversity, as his family was forced to flee their home due to escalating violence. Despite living in refugee camps and facing numerous hardships, football remained a constant source of comfort. Playing in makeshift teams and on rudimentary pitches, he refined his skills and developed a deep love for the game. His talent began to shine during these tough times. At age 11, he joined the youth academy of his local club. His performances there caught the eye of scouts, and by the age of 16, he was signed by Dinamo Zagreb, Croatia's most successful club. After spending time with the youth and reserve teams and going on a few loan deals, his breakthrough season would come during the 2004 to 2005 season, leading the club to its first of 3 consecutive league titles. At the age of 22, Modric was already a 2-time player of the season in the Croatian League, attracting interest from top European clubs such as Barcelona, Arsenal and Man City, but Modric opted to sign for Tottenham Hotspurs, who offered a then-club record fee of £16.5 million. In the summer of 2008, Modric was a Tottenham Hotspur player. Unfortunately, everything went wrong his first season there, a trend we'll notice later in his career. Suffering an injury 4 games in, being played out of position, and getting only 1 win in his first 10 matches will make Modric's start at the club one to forget. However, his fortune will turn around with the arrival of Harry Redknapp in October, who built the team around him. The next season, Spurs would finish in the top 4 for the first time in 21 years, with Modric winning the Spurs Player of the Season. After 2 more successful seasons at Tottenham, Luka Modric made the biggest move of his career, signing for Real Madrid for £30 million. Just like his first season at Tottenham, Modric's start at Madrid was challenging. With Khedira, Xabi Alonso, and Ozil all at their peaks, Modric was often played out of position. By Christmas, Real Madrid had fallen 18 points behind Barcelona. Modric's poor form, combined with his high transfer fee, made him an easy target for the media. Spanish sports newspaper Marca ran their infamous worst signing of the season poll, and Modric topped the list, ahead of Barcelona's Alex Song. A notable comment by Spanish radio journalist Anton Mena highlighted the sentiment as he famously remarked, "I wouldn't trade Luka Modric for Miguel de las Cuevas, even as a joke." Real Madrid's manager at the time, Jose Mourinho, defended Modric, urging fans to be patient. "All I ask you Madridistas is to give Luka Modric time and be patient. He's so good that the Santiago Bernabeu will fall in love with his class." Mourinho's words would prove accurate, as in the second half of the season, Modric began to adapt and became crucial to the team, gradually winning over Madrid fans. He played a key role by assisting the winning goal in El Clasico and scoring the goal that would send Real Madrid to the next round in the UCL against Manchester United. Despite these contributions, the team failed to secure major trophies that season, leading some critics to still label Modric a flop. The arrival of Carlo Ancelotti the following season marked a turning point for Modric, as he began his transformation from an ordinary first-team player into a Real Madrid icon. Ancelotti experimented with different midfield combinations that season, rotating Xabi Alonso, Khedira, Illarramendi and Di Maria in midfield, but one name remained constant: Luka Modric. He would start living up to his price tag and played a pivotal role in Real Madrid's La Decima Champions League victory, assisting Sergio Ramos' dramatic 93rd-minute equaliser in the final against Atletico Madrid. His performances earned him a spot in the La Liga and Champions League teams of the season, but he would not be nominated for the Ballon d'Or that year. The 2014 to 2015 season saw the arrival of Toni Kroos. Although the two shared a special connection on the pitch, Modric would miss half the games due to a knee injury. Madrid would finish trophyless and Ancelotti would depart from the club as a result. Rafa Benitez was appointed the manager for the next season, but things got worse. Real Madrid will suffer a humiliating 4-0 defeat to Barcelona and Benitez will eventually be sacked after just 7 months at the club. This will lead to the appointment of club legend Zinedine Zidane as manager. Under Zidane, Modric will begin to achieve legendary status at the club. One of Zidane's first managerial decisions was making Casemiro a mainstay on the starting lineup. This decision would lead to the formation of one of the greatest midfield trios in history. With Casemiro, Kroos and Modric in midfield, Real Madrid would win the Champions League in Zidane's first year. Luka Modric will finally be nominated for the Ballon d'Or, although he will finish 18th and only get 1 point in the voting. In the 16-17 season, Modric will play a crucial role in Madrid winning their first league title in 5 years and would assist Ronaldo in the UCL final. This would bump him up to 5th in the Ballon d'Or rankings and will earn him the UEFA Midfielder of the Year award. The next season, Real Madrid will win the Champions League again, becoming the first team to win it 3 times in a row since, Real Madrid in the 50s. Modric will lead Croatia to the semi-finals of the World Cup that summer, taking home the Golden Ball for best player in the tournament. Once December arrived, Modric made history by winning the Ballon d'Or, breaking the decade-long duopoly of Ronaldo and Messi. It was a very controversial decision, as some of you will let me know in the comments, but it still solidified Modric's name among the greatest players of all time. With Zidane and Ronaldo gone from the club, the 18-19 season proved to be very rough for Madrid. New managers Lopetegui and Solari were unable to match the success of Zidane. Real Madrid will finish 3rd in the league with 68 points, their lowest in over 15 years. They'll also get knocked out of the UCL in the round of 16. Modric failed to be nominated for the Ballon d'Or for the first time in 3 years. Despite these setbacks, he made a significant impact by scoring and assisting in the Club World Cup final, securing Real Madrid's only trophy of the season. Zidane returned to the club at the end of the 2018-19 season and was in charge for 2 more years. Although he failed to win the UCL this time, he brought stability back to the club and secured the 19-20 La Liga title. Modric was back in superb form, but not at the same level as he was during Zidane's first stint. Many fans attributed this to age. When Ancelotti returned and Real Madrid signed young midfield maestro Camavinga, there was speculation that Modric might be phased out due to his age. However, at 36, Modric proved that age had no effect on him. He played a crucial role in Madrid winning the UCL and La Liga double, earning a Ballon d'Or nomination and finishing in the top 10 for the first time since his win. The following season, Casemiro announced his departure from the club to join Manchester United. This shift affected Real Madrid, who finished without the league and UCL titles, settling for the Copa del Rey instead. Despite this, Modric remained in top form, assisting the equalizer in the Copa del Rey quarter-finals against Atletico and finishing in the top 10 of the Ballon d'Or rankings at 37. At the start of the 2023-24 season, with the arrival of world-class young English midfielder Jude Bellingham, Modric contemplated retirement at the end of the season, feeling his time at the top was nearing its end. However, he defied his own expectations by playing a crucial role in winning both the UCL and La Liga, achieving the double for the second time in 3 years. Modric announced he would postpone his retirement and stay for 1 more season. At 39, with his partner in crime Kroos retiring, I have no doubt that he will continue being an integral part of the team and further his case as not just a Real Madrid legend, but as arguably the club's greatest midfielder ever. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.